That's 7.5 inches of rain between 10 o'clock Saturday morning and 1:30 Monday. This is December the 28th. It's the last day of the holiday gun hunt in Arkansas. Temperature is about 42. That's supposed to be the high today. Last week it was in the 70s. So we've had a lot of rain. The bottoms are flooded along the river. We're going to hunt the food plot. We haven't been there since about 1st of December. So I'm going to change the cards in the cameras, see what's been on the food plot. We're just going to walk behind the house, get in the stand, and set up. It's about 1:30 now. I'd like to be sitting in the stand by 2:30. Well, we're in the stand. Wind's blowing about Mach 80. I didn't think the wind was going to be blowing this bad today, but evidently it is. I'll give you a little look around my box stand. It's 8 foot from the ground to the floor. And then inside our box here is 4 by 4. I'm sorry for all the wind noise. Nothing I can do about it. It'll be the last day till next season that we hunt in this stand. So what I've got here is just some curtain rods with some shredded burlap. I think it was actually camouflage burlap 5 years ago. But anyways, it hangs down and it breaks you up. And I leave open where I want to look at. And then this is just plexiglass sitting in a track. And it's about 6 foot to the ceiling. Then we have a door here, just a low door, and you saw me climb up the ladder. But I can see out 3 sides, and then I have a slide opening to my back. But it's so thick, I never look out there. I can't see very far at all. So anyways, I'll give you a look around. Alright, right above my window, I've got a little board. This is a 1x6 cedar. And on this board, I'll leave some deer calls like this one. A can of oil for the lock on the door. I got a little pocket New Testament. I can do some Bible study in here. Very important toilet paper. That's a varmint call. We do see and kill a lot of coyotes out of here. Bottle of water. I think I start out with about 6 bottles. I'll probably drink that one tonight. And then I won't leave any water in here for the summer. This pair of binoculars has been in here for about 4 years now. They're just some old cheapies, but it's better than sticking your gun out the window. Cigarette lighter, bug spray, ink pen. When my son was younger, he used to draw on the walls to occupy his time. He's drawn a lot of cartoons. But it kept him quiet. 2:30. Probably get dark around 5:30. So we got 3 hours of sitting here listening to the wind. Hopefully those deer on the river have been flooded out and pushed up into here on this higher ground. This ridge that we walked across to get here is the first high ground you come to, truly high ground you come to after you cross the river levee. So times of high water, deer tend to come up here. I've got a 4-acre food plot. I showed you that earlier. It's 423 yards to the far end, and it's just kind of a long skinny plot. And then I have about a 15-acre soybean field back to the west. There's a look at what we have killed from here. That's 5 coyotes and 6 deer. Coleman shot a buck that had 2 on one side, the other side was broke off. I shot 2 8s, an 11, a 6, and then Coleman shot a 10. If the wind would lay down, I think we'd kill something tonight. Let's sit tight and see. I'm wondering why I was feeling so cold. I knew the weather was only calling for the temperature to be about 41 today for a high. This is saying that the real feel is 29. That's because the wind is blowing like I've never seen. The stand's even wobbling. Kind of makes you a little nervous. The stand's blown over once in 7 years. Feels like today could be the second time around. 41 degrees, that's a 12-degree difference in wind chill. That's a lot when you start at 41. Well, it's 3:30. The wind's not lightening up, it's getting worse. The stand just wobbled pretty good. It's kind of lightened up just for a second. I think I'm going to have to get out of this stand. It's just too windy. I'm afraid it's going to blow over. The gusts are over 40 miles an hour. And they're blowing straight out of the west, which we have no stop. We can see for over a mile in that direction. So this hunt's going to have to carry on in the woods.